guys, and welcome to my live reaction of Boku no Hero Academia 114. And let's just get into it. What the hell was this chapter called? I don't remember. I'm already in it. Okay, I see promotional pictures from the anime. We have season 2 confirmed, but do we have a date? Has there been a date released? Because I am so excited for the second season. The Summer Festival arc is like one of my favorite arcs. Okay. Mineta's there, Jiro's there, Ida's there, he's there. What's his name again? The guy who can create the limbs and stuff? That's him, right? And then Seto is there, Uraraka's there. Okay, everyone, okay, who's names? Oh, I was right about Kajan! Holy crap! So Kacchan and Todoroki, the two best, like, Todoroki was the best one who got in through their special thing, and Kacchan was the one who placed first in the regular way you get in. So that's their two top students. And on top of that, both Kacchan and Todoroki are really good in like studies as well. I think Todoroki was either number one or number 2 in their normal exams, and Kacchan was number 5, I think. So they're pretty good in everything. And they are there, and that's so fucking amazing. I like that. I skipped a page here. Okay, wait, so we just have that. Everyone made it. Kacchan being surprised that his name isn't there, and Kirishima's face is really amazing. Then we have Todoroki just blindly staring at the screen. Midoriya looking at him sadly. And Inasa coming over yelling his name. And towering over him. I'm sorry! Wait a minute! I was expecting for- wait, Todoroki, you have to, like, say that he shouldn't say sorry and then apologize yourself. Because in all honesty, Inasa didn't do too much wrong. Like, he fucked up in the exam because he let his emotions take a hold. But before that, he was kind of a nice guy. He's just a bit excited. You failing to pass, it was all my fault. My lack of heart is entirely to blame. Forgive me. I can see that position, I guess. And it's not like I'm trying to blame Todoroki here, but it's not like this was entirely Inasa's fault. From the very beginning, this was a result of the seeds which I had sown. So cut that out. Yeah. I mean, again, I said this in the last chapter, it's not entirely Todoroki's fault either, but, like, they're both to blame. During the long journey up to now, even more so than my drive to become a hero, I could only think of myself as his son, and I let that burden weigh me down. I like this. You really gave it to me straight back there, and thanks to that, there were some important things that I came to realize. See, it was a good thing. Todoroki, you failed? What's her name? I can never remember Acid Girl's name. No, I can't remember her name. And I don't know why, because I feel like she has a very memorable name. But I just call her Acid Girl. You're telling me our top 2 both didn't make the cut? See, that's what I literally just said. The 2 best heroes didn't make the cut. Looks like you gotta revise those rash remarks of your A. You should really choose your words wisely. Just like Meat Senpai said, right? The cause is obvious. Shut the hell up or I'll kill you. Yeah, but you really need to work on your attitude, because as good as you are, this path is just not right for you, even if you just want to beat up villains. The 2 of you are both top class, and consequently, the egotistic and self-centered portions of your personalities backfired, one might say. You're not one to lecture other people. And so, the hierarchy has crumbled. His face when he pats Todoroki on the shoulder is just like, That's amazing. And then Ida. Mineta's face, I love Mineta. He's such a fun character. Like, I wouldn't stand next to him, because he definitely groped me, but I'd laugh at him from a distance. Oh man, Todoroki. Todoroki, I'm so sorry. I wonder what... Yeah, okay. Inasa's just still bowing. She'd really stop that. All participants, have you had a chance to confirm the results? Moving right along, we will now distribute some handouts. Your specifics of your scoring are described there in great detail, so please do look over them carefully. So are we gonna get like a you were really good and you were really close to failing? Because that'd be fun. That also kind of like put them on a path as to where they need to work, because some of them could have gotten like points for how they handled villains, how they and some could get points for how they handled the civilian situation and how they went about saving them and stuff like that. Because I'm guessing that Momo, in the way that she you know, when Uraraka was like, I'm gonna make this float and then help the person stuck underneath it, but then Momo was like, no, if you do that, something else will fall and will just make it worse. I mean, that was probably minus points for Uraraka and then plus points for Momo. If they do plus points, or like they start at 100, then it's just about not getting to that 50 points or something. I don't know. Kirishima, thanks dude. Hand it over, damn it. Oh, come on, for something like that. Hey, let me see, Kaminari. Hold on a minute, would you? I still haven't read the whole thing. The cutoff line was 50 points. I was spot on. I was spot on! We utilized a point reduction system to determine your scores. You can read over the various actions and behaviors which resulted in a deduction of your points, followed by how many points were reducted for each one. 61 points. I scraped by hair. I got 84. Check it out. Pretty awesome, right? I'm excellent in a plain way, aren't I? Yeah. 84 is like average. Well, just Yamomo got 94 points. I am so on today. How'd you do, Ida? 80 points. Oh, that's lower than I expected. Overall, I guess it feels like I wasn't quite able to apply everything I learned. What about you, Midoriya? I got 71 points. And it's out of 100. I mean, that was kind of obvious because 100 is such a good I'm giving myself a lot of credit here. Rather than my actions themselves, it was my conduct before taking action that was the problem. Like my legs just freezing in place and stuff like that. That's where I lost a lot of points. Also because you hesitate a lot. Isn't that this was what King of Lightning doesn't like about Deku, if I remember correctly? Not saying that's a bad thing for either King of Lightning or Deku, but he should really shake that off him being hesitant, because that's not good in like when you need to make split-second decisions. If only I could just grab all the points that I lost and use them to boost my score, I sure would be thankful. Yeah. But I wonder what it is. It was a point deduction grading system. There was no addition of points, and anyone who fell below 50 points failed. They used a system that didn't allow for recovery, and yet, why were they allowed to continue until the very end without being asked to exit the exam the moment they dropped below 50 points? That's a solid argument. There must be a hidden motive here. Okay. To all of the participants who passed, from now on, depending on the nature of the emergency, your new position will grant you the authority to exercise privileges equal to that of pro-heroes. That is to say, combat against villains, conducting disaster and accident relief, and the like. Even without orders from pro-heroes, you are now able to act at your own discretion. Discretion. However, with that power comes an even greater responsibility to society, which with every individual action you take will grow ever larger. You'd do well to remember that. I just can't read. I guess what Senpai was saying was really off the mark after all, huh? Okay, a lot of text now. As all of you are surely aware, the hero who was the pinnacle of greatness known as All Might has exhausted all of his power. Oh, there, his little face. His very existence was one which was so great that in and of itself it suppressed crimes and controlled evildoers. Oh my god, so much text. From now on, now that the proverbial brakes weighing on their hearts have vanished, impudent villains will appear without fail, and their crimes will grow all the more severe. With the collapsing of the delicate balance which was upheld, our world is in the midst of a great change. Sooner rather than later, all of you young aspiring heroes will grow to become the very core upholding our society. I'm amazed at how much this dude can speak when considering the fact that he's literally so tired. In the not so distant future, you all as pro-heroes will set the new standard. You too will become a pivotal existence which can inhibit and curtail evil. You must not forget, however, that as things stand now, you merely hold provisional hero activity licenses. Think of it as being not even half of a full-fledged hero. Therefore, we wish for you to resume your studies at each of your schools with even further zeal and diligence. Is it Kachan or Deku clenching their fists? I mean, I guess Deku, but there are no like scars on the hands, so I'm guessing Kachan? I don't know. Because it could be frustration or I'm gonna do my best clench. Or maybe both of them. And lastly, to all those who were not fortunate enough to pass, you do not have the luxury of allowing yourself to become dejected over losing too many points. There is still a chance remaining for you all. After first attending a special training course in March, okay, if you produce strong results on your individual tests, we intend to issue all of your provisional licenses as well. I cannot make any sense of Kashan's expression. Is that like... Because I feel like he's so frustrated in the fact that he's given a second chance and not... Because he probably wanted to do well at the first try, but attitude problems. I have a feeling like one of the teachers may just sit him down at some point and be like, okay, let's work on your attitude. You might not mean the things that you say, but you need to at the very least lie to the people who you're supposed to be nice to, okay? In order to cope with the from now on situation, which I mentioned just earlier, above all else, we desire high quality heroes and as many of them as possible. Although this was a dropping exam, so to speak, we simply wish to nurture the growth of the 100 who we selected to the greatest extent possible. And for that very reason, how can he keep speaking? We observed you all right until the very end, and by no means did the results you demonstrated to us show no promise. On the contrary, if you but rectify the points which you lost on this exam, without exception you have all proven to be candidates which abilities exceed even those who passed. I do believe you'll be quite busy while having to balance the special training with your current schoolwork, but... Oh, they'll have special training, I did not catch up on that. I personally have no objections to you all attempting to re-challenge the exam in April. You better believe I will. I love how those three reactions are so different. Like Kachan, Todoroki, and Inasa. Their reactions to what he just told them are so different, and I love that. Man, that's great, Todoroki. Hey, just give it up already. There's no need to go out of your way to get the license. Just take the easy way, okay? The hierarchy Mineta, for Christ's sake. I'll catch up real soon. Aww. Oh, I like his expression there. That's... Oh, I really like that. And so, finally, the provisional license exam is over. We all one big step closer to becoming real heroes. Hero name Deku, and he looks like a scared chicken in that picture. I like that. I like how it says hero on the back of the card. He looks so happy to have gotten it. Deku, are you crying? No, you see, I kind of, well, you know, I've been helped by so many different people along the way, and also caused trouble for even more people to finally get here, so that's why, how should I put this? This is my proof that I'm actually growing and improving, you know? And thinking about that, I just felt so happy. I like how the page is completely white and then we just have Deku and what he says. I think that's really beautiful. Very beautiful page. Or panel. I want to go show this to Mom and All Might right away. I like how he just threw All Might in there. My mom and All Might, my dad. Yeah, you're right. Oh, she looks cute there. Eraser. Right. So, since we've got such a unique opportunity, how about we do some combined training from here on out? What do you think? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. That's great, because it'd be kind of stupid to introduce all the Shiketsu students and then just use them again. I mean, we'd probably see them again because many of them have provisional licenses and stuff like that. But it'd be some time before we see Inasa. Except, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Hey! Oh, even Shiketsu's here. Toroki, I'll see you again at special training, you hear? But honestly, I still kind of don't like you. Well, you can't really erase hatred that easily. But I'm guessing that they'll come to like each other because their abilities are compatible if they work together. So I just wanted to apologize in advance. Sorry. That's all later. What kind of apology is that supposed to be? I'll use discretion as well. They just have Aoyama in the background. See. That man is rather odious, one might say, but also quite sensitive. Indeed, he holds both of those qualities within him. Okay, Aoyama. Excuse me. Exactly what kind of training did you do in order to be able to erase your presence like that? Oh, the hairy guy. Did we have a name for him? I forgot his name. Ask as you might, but we haven't done any training of that sort. But that girl with the lips, she said, not to mention, it seemed like she had more she wanted to talk about with me, so I was hoping I could speak with her again if possible, but where did she... Ah, Kami, right. She said she wasn't feeling all that well, so unfortunately she decided to take a taxi back to the station ahead of time. Ah, I see, sorry to bother you. Now that I think about it, she's been acting quite strange for the past 3 days. Something about her was just different than usual. I finally got through to you. Where were you and what the hell have you been doing all this time? Gonna see villains? Toga! Oh my god! Did I burst anyone's ears there? Oh shit! Oh my god! Holy... I definitely did not expect that. I'm gonna be so hyped for reading this over again. Oh my god. I was off playing some delightful games. Do not neglect making regular contact. If just one of us are caught, then it puts us all in danger. Don't worry, that's not a problem. I've been living all this time without being found after all. And what's more, my little excursion turned out to be quite fruitful. Tomorrow will be so happy. Why, you ask? Togo Himoko, quirk, metamorphosis. We did not know this before, did we? Through ingesting the blood of others. Oh! Whose blood did she lick? Was it Asui or Uraraka? One of them. But can she only do it like if she just licked them? Like, can she store people's faces like on clay? We'll see. I've obtained little Izuku's blood. She can shape shift and take on their appearances. Shit, man. Being able to take Daku's appearance, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh my god. This is the chapter I've been waiting for. Holy shit. This puts this arc into a completely new, like, perspective, because they had a villain there the whole time, observing them, being with them. Man, holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my, I am so happy right now. This was the perfect way to end this arc. Perfect. Absolutely stunning. Oh my god. I've been saying for a long time that this arc has been a little below, or not below average, but not like to the standard that I set Boku no Hero to. This puts everything in a new light. Everything. Oh my god. This will be so great to read again. For this little fact. Oh my god! How can 2 pages change an entire arc? Shit! That's masterful writing right there. Holy crap. So I won't actually say any more on this chapter because since this arc ended right here today, I will do my bonus video in the weekend, and for those of you who are new to this channel, my bonus video is basically gonna be me talking about this entire arc because I've been doing live reactions from the middle of this arc, and I thought that for Boku no Hero Academia it made more sense for me to then just talk about everything instead of doing both live reactions and reviews. So I've been doing live reactions and some thoughts in the end, and then I'm gonna save everything for like this long video. It's gonna be probably half an hour, I'm guessing. Please don't let that scare you because I'll only do these with the end of every arc. But yeah, it's gonna be great, and wow, this chapter was just really good. If you liked anything that I had to say, please leave a thumbs up on the video. Leave in the comments below what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of Toga in the end, and you can subscribe if you want to see more of me. I do reviews of One Piece, Shokugeki no Soma, Haikyuu, and I do weekly videos on One Piece the anime and Haikyuu the anime. So if you're into any of those, you can subscribe. Until next time, bye!